Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we worked on this, the factory here at Con Corp. So you can see we got some big smokestacks here, sort of billowing out some smoke. We also have a wheat farm we created here with some lighting, and yeah, we built this whole structure around this factory building. So yeah, we can take a look right in here. There's the inside in there. And speaking of the inside, let's go ahead and hop on in there because we actually want to finish the factory today. That is our goal. Try and finish the factory, get it all up and working, get it all operational, except for the sugarcane farm. We're leaving that for Scar. So, I think the first thing that we want to do is we want to finish this roof in here. So, we got some redstone blocks here. I could put some slabs down, some spruce slabs. That might look nice. So, we'll see what we want to do with that. We also want to do a little bit of decoration. Maybe change this out for perhaps some stairs or something. We also want to make some decorations up here, perhaps, so we'll see what we want to do there, but let's go ahead and we want to do a little bit of decoration in here, so let's go ahead and do it. Alright guys, we did a little bit of decoration work inside here in the factory, so as you can see here, if we tower on up especially, we placed down half slabs to cover up all the redstone blocks up here and all the other planks and stuff up here, so yeah, that is now done. I think that looks pretty good. We also added trapdoors right here. So these trapdoors sort of give it like a, I guess just like a polished feel. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool as well. And yeah, I think that looks really nice. So let's go ahead and get on down here. We also added some carpets above the lamps so that nothing can spawn on them. For instance, like if both of these were off, there might be a possibility that mobs could spawn on top of these, but now that is gone with the carpet there because carpets will prevent the mob spawning. And we also have added a item frame here for the wheat farm shulker boxes. So we're going to actually add some wheat farm shulker boxes here. I'm thinking right now we could go with, if we look in our chest here with our stuff, we have yellow shulker boxes as sand. And we typically have a lot of sand in here. So I'm thinking we go with a different color, and I'm thinking purple. Purple shulker boxes. Not the regular ones, but the ones that look like this. Because right now we just have the coarse fruit in there as purple. But yeah, actually you can now dye the default regular shulker boxes, which appear purple, to like an even brighter purple. So it's like kapow, bam. That is a bright, that is a bright shulker box there. So I think that would be good for the wheat. Doesn't really matter like what the color is, but yeah, we're gonna go with purple, I think. So let's just dye a few of these into purple. There we go. And we're gonna name one of these into the wheat farm. So wheat farm right there. This will be the one that goes into the item frame. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and pop these two in here. And this light should go off. Hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. Okay, so the shulker boxes are being dispensed, and there it goes. Okay, cool. So that worked quite well. So, yeah. Wheat farm is now stocked with at least a couple shulker boxes. And we also would like to get a sign here, which we can probably do if we have some wood, which I think we do here. Yeah, nice. So we'll get this, make ourselves a sign real quick. So let's just put this down here. You can see we also put down some convex banners around here, and we're going to also use this item frame here for a special like logo in the future, but we'll put down a sign here. So if the lamp is on, then boxes are needed. And lamp off means that boxes are stocked. So there we go. So yeah, awesome. So that is some preliminary decoration and some things I needed to get done completed. Now we need to start to think about what we're going to do with the main floor here. And I think the first thing we should do is just start off with some lighting. So we need to add in some more sea lanterns on the floor with some light gray carpet on top, just so that the lighting is somewhat hidden. And yeah, we also need to work on the sides here and figure out what we're going to do with the chicken farm, with the egg farm, and also the cows. So that's the next step. So let me go ahead and work on that a little bit, and I'll be back. Wow, look at all the room for activities here, guys. Holy smokes, when you clear out that andesite we had placed down, the whole room definitely opens up. Man, sort of a bare bones factory at the moment. But anyways, yeah, we have to sort of think about what we want to do and how we want to set this up. Like I said, the primary reason we're building this factory is to make cakes. The freshest baked cakes in all of Minecraftia. So let's think about it. So we have the wheat farm. We got that up there. We have the sugarcane farm, which Scar will hopefully build below our feet. And the only components we still need are eggs and milk, which we get from cows and chickens. So, yeah, I'm trying to think about how to lay out this room. We do have quite a significant area below here that we can utilize. We make our way through here, down here, past the water streams. We have this area down here we can utilize for some redstone and things if we need to. So with that space below here, we have a couple of options on things we could do. I'm thinking we just want to go with some basic things and then do a lot of like decoration maybe on one side of the factory or in one half of the factory, like this front half maybe. Something like that. I think I definitely want to keep this front pathway clear all the way to the million item storage system. So that way we can, come over here and put shulker boxes in and craft stuff up and put shulker boxes in over here. So we want sort of this area to be clear. So like, let's say like right here, all the way across definitely needs to be clear of stuff. So that will sort of stay as it is. Might actually move that back one block to like there. That seems like a pretty good line right there. But everything else is sort of fair game. So let's say we put like the chicken farm here. So this would be chicken farm. Actually, not chicken farm, more like egg farm. There we go. So this can be a pretty basic thing. Like it can just be like something like this, like a 1x1 hole essentially with chickens in it. And I think it would be cool. Like we don't want to just make that. I mean, we could just make this and the hopper goes into a chest and boom, there's your egg farm. Like we could do that, but that's kind of boring, right? So I think what we will do, let's see. I think it could be cool. Maybe we have, the 1x1 thing here with, we'll have glass, around like this so we can look into the chicken farm and see the chickens in there. But what if we also had the hopper going into the ground here, at which point it tests the eggs. And it tests the eggs if they're good or bad. If they're good, it sends them over here into a water stream. Let's say here. Sends them up the water stream. Well, let's say here instead. Let's say right there. Sends them up the water stream like this, and then over, and then down into a shulker box here. Then we could have a piston here, or actually, let's have a piston here, rather, facing this direction, which will break the shulker box right there and send it into a hopper right here if it becomes full. So we can sort of see the eggs. Then if the egg was bad, if it was a bad egg, we could, let's say, send it up a different water stream. Let's say that water stream is, I don't know, let's say here or so. Send it up. Send it over this way, let's say. This is just an example, I'm not really sure. And then maybe like drop it into like a separate area over here, where there'd be like a cactus or a lava source on this block, and that would be the end of that egg. And, we'd have it a very low rate of happening, but it would still be cool to like have the possibility of it happening. Or maybe we have like the chickens in there and somehow like wait till the chickens grow up and then just kill the chickens. So we have like a really terrible cooked chicken farm here. That could be interesting as well. Yeah, we could have it dispense into like a half block with a lava source above it. That could work really well, actually. So the bad chickens get turned into cooked chicken. That would be good. That would be good. I like that. So we'll do something similar to that for this area. Then the cow, I'm thinking the cow will just like, maybe make like a little like cow pen of some type. Let's see, where would we want to do this? Maybe over here for the cow pen? So maybe just make like a cow pen. The cow would stand like in like a three wide like area here, and maybe we have like hoppers here that all lead into a chest in the front, so you could click and get multiple milk buckets put into the chest, because I don't think we need like a shulker box for milk buckets. That just seems like kind of a waste. So maybe just make like a little platform for the cow, a little area you can look in and right click him, and so this would be where the cow goes. So cow right there. Then we want to have probably this whole side dedicated to cakes, right? So we need an area to sort of like place our cakes and display the cakes, which I guess could be something like if we had like the 2x2 thing we had before, where we had 2 rows essentially down like this. We could have like an entire like row of cake, and then maybe another row right here, except maybe we want these to be like stairs, or maybe even half slabs. Yeah, maybe half slabs. Let's see. Do I have my spruce wood stuff? Yeah. So we could do something like maybe something like this with like a long table of some type. Let's see. Where does this end at? Right here or so? Yeah, right there. So we could then do like an upside down stair like that to make a super long table displaying the cakes. Could work, and then we could put like trapdoors on the end. Something like that. Or maybe actually just like trapdoors everywhere here. That looks a lot. Yeah, and then put display cakes on there. Let's test it out. Let's get some cakes out. I got my cakes and cakes and cakes and cakes chest right here. So let's just see. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Maybe even on this back one, we could do like cakes here, right? And then another row of cakes sort of elevated. Maybe like that somehow. And then maybe like a final one like up here on this level. Like that. So we have like tiers of cakes. That could be cool. And then you could look in the windows and just see like a sea of cakes right here. That would be awesome. Yeah. Okay, so something like that is something I'm thinking. That's sort of like what I'm thinking of for this factory here. So like a huge amount of cakes displayed over here, and then the chicken and the cows over here. So yeah, let me go ahead and make the mechanism for some of these things. I'll just make, especially the chicken thing. That's the only thing we need like redstone for, I think. We could also make like a cake press or something. Could be interesting. I don't know. We'll play around with a few different ideas here, see what sticks and what works and what doesn't. So yeah, I'll go ahead and play around with it a little bit, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I've made a mock-up system of how we're going to separate the bad eggs from the good eggs. I'm doing quotation air marks right now because there's really no difference, but yeah, just because we can, we're going to do it. So yeah, basically all the eggs will come into this dropper here from above. You can see there is a hopper right up there, so that's where the chickens will lay their eggs into. So the eggs all come into here. Then at this point, what we're doing here is whenever there's an item in here, we want to have it dispensed. So that's what this smart dropper system does here. So the comparator reads the signal from the dropper once the egg gets in there, and then outputs a signal this way. But before that actually happens, before the dropper outputs the signal into what will be this water stream here, we first test to see if it's a good or bad egg. And the way we do that is through a random output here. So right now I have it at 50%, so 50% of the eggs are good, 50% of the eggs are bad. But I think we're going to put this at like, for every 9 eggs, 2 of them will be bad. I think that's a good rate. It's high enough to like not totally affect the egg production, but it is enough that we'd see some bad eggs up there being taken out. So yeah, basically this tests if the item is a regular item or a non-stackable. It outputs a signal of 1 or 3. Depending on that, but I have it just 2 here to save space. Then it turns off this torch and sucks out the egg before the dropper dispenses it. So that's how this thing is going to work. And then it basically locks it into this hopper and then outputs it the next time it detects another bad egg. And that'll put it into this dropper, which then outputs it into a stream, which will go out this way, and then go up this way to the bad egg area. So that's sort of how it's going to work. Let me just show you here. So if I were to put an item in here, let's say, so it tested that. That one was a bad one, so it went down. So if I put another one, that one was a good one, so it went out this way. So we'll test another one here. That was a bad one, so one came out the bad egg water stream, and we'll test one more. And that one was a good one. So yeah, that's a pretty straightforward system, pretty easy to make, not too complex or anything. So yeah, now all we have to do is put the water streams in and hook them up to where they're going to go up. So this one's going to go up right here. This is the good one, and the bad one's going to go up right here. And then once we get them to the top, I think I'm just going to... I don't think we're going to do the cooked chicken farm. Just because, you know, the chickens are bad, right? The bad egg chickens. Those are bad, so we don't want bad chicken. So we're just going to have the bad eggs hatch onto, I think, probably a magma block here. And the baby chickens will pretty much die almost instantly. Why? I don't know. I guess I'm just like resentful against baby chickens or something. But yeah, that's what we're going to do over here with the bad eggs. The good eggs, we're going to have them come up here. It's going to go into a water stream here. And then they'll drop into a shulker box. And I might have the shulker box automatically break. And potentially automatically dispense another one. Right here as well. We'll have to see. Depending on, yeah, sort of what I can do with the redstone down below. We'll have it, you know, dispense and break and then go to the storage system automatically, potentially. Like I said, we'll have to see exactly how big the water streams end up being and if I can sort of move them around and manipulate them to fit all that stuff in. But that's sort of the plan here. So, yeah, not too much more to go. Actually, we got the main part of it done. So, let me head on down here. We'll put down the water streams and see if we can get this thing up and working. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the water streams up, so let's go ahead and test. So we got the good water stream here, the bad water stream over here, and you can see with the bad water stream I had to put in this little circuit right here, so just have a comparator reading out of a hopper, which then activates a observer block, which then activates the dispenser right here. So let's see, let's test some items, let's test some ender pearls. We'll do 3 ender pearls here. So there's 1, there's 2, and 3. And let's see where those end up. Let's see. We might have an extra item come up too in case one of them went to the bad column. Yeah, we did in fact. So, yeah, there's a stone brick coming up that's bad. That's the 1 bad ender pearl. And we have 1 good ender pearl. Nice. Sweet. So there's the good one. And then the bad one right there. Sweet. Nice. And the other ender pearl is still down in the bad dispenser there, but... yeah, that won't make a difference because, yeah, it's just all going to be eggs eventually. But, yeah, cool. Looks like all of them made it, so that's fantastic. This will work for us. So, now all that's needed is we need to make the Shulker Box Loader right here. And then we have to put in some chickens. So, let's go ahead and make this Shulker Box Loader right now. Alright guys, so we got the Shulker Box Loader all set and ready to go. So let me just show you what is supposed to happen here. So yeah, we got our full Shulker Box here. We got empty Shulker Boxes in the back here, let's say. So yeah, we got these back here and this one here. There we go. So yeah, instead of actually detecting the box signal strength, which would take up a little bit more space, we're actually now detecting the signal strength from the hopper. So, you know, as soon as we get 16 eggs in here, which we can simulate here with some pearls and some cakes. There we go. To sort of supplement those eggs. Then, once this final cake goes in here, this will output a signal. This goes into, this is a pulse generator right here. And then it basically will break the shulker box, and then it will dispense the next shulker box. So one of these 4 shulker boxes in here. So then it will take it down, take it over, and then put it into the system right over here. So we should see that shulker box show up over there. So let's go ahead and see if we see that. If we put in this last cake. There we go. Shulker box was taken in. And then we should see, yeah, the next one was dispensed. And in just a moment we should see it. There it is. Yeah, shulker box comes up right over there. So fantastic. So that is working well. And then all the stuff from this hopper, that then starts to filter over. So that is fantastic, and yeah, that is working well now. So this system is now up and going. So yeah, this thing is all set. I just want to show you real quickly here. If we get down below, things are getting a little bit tight space-wise down here. So if I get on down here, you can see, yeah, we now have the good and bad water streams here, and then we have the water stream for the shulker box to the main system right here. So running a little bit low on space, but yeah, I'm glad we actually made this space because we definitely do need it. So that's fantastic. Let's get on back up here, and now I think we have just the small things to do now. Just basically need to put in the chicken into this slot right here, and then we just need to put in right here a magma block. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we should be all set. Alright, let's go ahead and load in the chickens now. So we're just going to throw these up against the glass, and hopefully we don't get super unlucky like we just did there. Dang. This is really bad luck. There we go. Okay, there's one chicken. Very good. Maybe a couple more. Alright, sweet. Yeah, there's a couple more. And there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and just cap this off. Alright, let's try this again real quick. Let's get this back, and we'll try and hopefully have some better luck this time. There we go. There's another chicken. Very good. Another one. Now we're getting some better luck. Now we're getting some better luck. There we go. Yep. Making up for the terrible luck the first time. There we go. So we got just a few more here. A couple that I gathered. Whoop. Let me just... There we go. Get those last few, and we'll put a couple more chickens in here. And then I think we should be good. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So, there we have it, guys. That is the chickens in the farm, and this thing should now be working. We just have to wait for them to grow up and start to produce some eggs, which should end up in this this shulker box down here. So, fantastic. Fantastic. So, fully automated chicken farm now complete. You see we got the magma block down, and yeah, everything is working well now, so that should be good. That is now done. Let's move on to the cow portion of this. Alright guys, so the milking area for the cow is now ready. We just got to put down a couple of carpets like so, and there we go. So cow is going to stand in here. We're going to have some panes like this, and the cow shouldn't be able to escape from this this area here. And we should be able to just, yeah, milk the cow. The milk bucket should go into the hoppers, and hoppers will put the milk into the chest. So that should be pretty straightforward. Now all we need is a cow. So let's go ahead and we need to grab ourselves a lead from, I think we have one in the utility box. Yep, right there. Very nice. Perfect. Let's go and grab ourselves a cow. Alright guys, so we are searching Hermitcraft for one specific cow. Is this the one? Is this the one? No, it's not the one. That is not the cow we want, even though it is somewhat closer. We're looking for a cow named Old Betsy. Old Betsy. Somewhere in this region is where Old Betsy lives. Very rare cow. Very exclusive cow. Only the finest for Con Corp, though. Is this Old Betsy? No. This one. This has got to be it. Yep, that's her. Yeah, that's her. Old Betsy. Old Betsy. Alright, so we got to take Old Betsy back, and we got to put her in the milking area. So let's go ahead and drag her on back. Alright guys, so it looks like we made it back just in time. The sun is setting over Con Corp at the moment. And yeah, we got Old Betsy here coming on in. And yeah, we're going to put her in the factory. I'm not going to make a cow farm out of this bit right here. Oh, what happened to the lead? Come on, Betsy. Jeez. Just follow the lead. Not that hard to do. Good God. Alright, so we'll make our way in here. But yeah, not going to make a cow farm out of this right now. But maybe in the future we will do so. So let's see if we can actually make the cow walk. Oh, come on, cow. Honestly. What the heck? Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. She's in. And then we just gotta... Come on now. There you go. There you go. Alright, all the way in. All the way in, please. Okay, close enough. Close enough. Just give her a little nudge. And... done. Nice. Okay, sweet. So, that is it there. So, that is the whole farm complete. And yeah, now all we need to do is give it a test run. So let's go get some buckets, try it out. Okay guys, so we're ready to test this thing out. I went ahead and made this a 1x2 as well instead of a 2x2. So now we can stand right in front of the chest. And whenever we milk the cow, and our inventory is also full, so let's just make this full like that. Now we should see all the buckets go right into these hoppers and then into the chest. So we just do this. There we go, and all milk buckets. Nice, and the ones in our inventory still, but that's not a big deal. So, yeah, this thing is now up and working. Milk farm now complete. Alright guys, so here is what the cake factory is looking like. This is, I think, is going to be pretty much the final design here. And yeah, you can see chickens over here all grown up now. They're all laying eggs, and let's see if we can see an egg. Yep, there's an egg coming up here. Let's see if this is going to be a chicken that gets born and then roasted on this on this magma block here. It should come over, and no chicken. No chicken that time. But I have seen a few chickens get burnt up on this thing, and there are eggs going in here, so you can see, yeah, a few eggs in there already. Not really concerned about the rates here at all, since we're getting rid of, like, you know, 2/9 of all the eggs anyways, so yeah, that's working well. We got the cow over here. We got some buckets stocked up in here in case we want to get a lot of milk. And then we have the cake area. So, yeah, a lot of cakes placed down here. Handcrafted cakes. Only the finest here, of course, at Con Corp Factory. So, yeah, these are all handcrafted cakes. You see we got this machine here, which basically goes around and searches for defective cakes. You see if there's a defective cake. That one's a defective cake. What about this one? Defective cake. What about this next one? Defective cake. So, yeah, you can see if I pull in a few cakes, this just smashes all the cakes, and yeah, we can. The idea is that this thing moves down back and forth and smashes cakes periodically. So that is what that is about. We also have, in addition to the cakes you see here, some of which I've been sort of munching on here. Yeah, we also have cake reserves. So we got plenty of cakes in reserve here. And then also on the other side to keep this factory going for quite some time. So yeah, that's fantastic. So now with the cake all down, we also did some lighting. Not there, here. So yeah, we have some lighting down in some places. So everything should be lit up. So guys, that is the cake factory. And yeah, we also probably want to put some cakes in the windowsill over here. Just so we have some cakes visible from the outside. Like if you look in, the first thing you see is cakes. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's just do that there and this one there. Very good. Perfect. Alright, so now that that is done, I think what we're going to do now, see, we got all the shulker boxes filled in to all the farms except for the sugarcane farm, which Scar is going to build. And the only thing we have left to do is to move the villager to the top. So we need a villager up there to harvest all the wheat, and then we need to start up the wheat farm. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. So I went ahead and talked with Impulse, and turns out he has a farmer villager at his base that he is willing to part with for a price. And, yeah, he wants some diamonds or something of value in return, of course. So we're going to give him the most valuable thing on the server, of course. That is Con Corp stock. So let's go ahead and head on over to the stock exchange. We got to get some of our Con Corp stock. Alright, so we're at the Concord Vault now. Let's go ahead and head on in here. We're going to grab 2 Con Corp shares right there. And I think that should be good. I think we're trading right now at 32 diamonds per stack. So that's 64 diamonds right there if he wants to sell these things. But again, he can hold on to them and they can increase in value. So let's head to his base. And yeah, we will pick up the villager. So guys, I think what we're going to do here, I think we're going to try and put like boats on either side of the portals here to try and capture the villager as he sort of comes out. So we'll put one there. We'll put one right here. And I think I already have one on the other side at our base, but it's not too terribly far we have to go. So I think we can manage this. I think we can manage this. We'll have to just push him up these last 3 blocks or so. And let's go through here. Let's see if we have a boat on the other. Okay, we have a boat there, but no boat here. So let's place a boat right there. There we go. Okay, so now I think we should be set, hopefully. I'm going to grab one more boat. Grab one more boat from the golf course area. We'll put these back once we're done. Yeah. Get this one here, and let's head to Impulse's base here. And hopefully we can find this guy. He said he was right. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we're going to hit him with a splash potion of healing. Actually, let's hit him with 2 splash potions of healing. We'll keep one on our hotbar just in case. And yeah, this guy's brown coat. He's a farmer. Okay, that's good. That's what we need. So let's hit that and then push him through. Okay, he's through. Perfect. We'll come back and make a payment here, but we need to address this guy first. There he goes. Okay, he's in. Very good. Okay, let's get in the boat with him. There we go. Da, 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 da. Easy, right? Easy. Transporting villagers is so easy, guys. So easy. This has gone super smooth. I'm hoping he doesn't, you know, freak out and run off the edge here once we get him out of this boat. but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not night as well on the other side. So let's hop out here. There we go. Okay. And let's quickly just make sure he's secure here by just doing something like this. And like that. There we go. Okay. So now, punch. Oop, my bad, guy. Here, take a healing potion. There you go. Perfect. All right, now through you go. This is the last sort of major step here. There he goes. Okay. And on the other side, he's still there. Let's push him out. Get in the boat, guy. Why don't you go to the... Get in the boat. How is he... How is he walking on the boat? Get in there, guy. Come on. There you go. Okay. He's secure. Alright, let's take him out this way a little bit away from the portal. He's pretty safe now. We're good on time. That's awesome. Now we just have to get him in this minecart to go up this this slope here to get up to the wheat farm. Let's first, though, make sure to feed him the seeds. That way he won't be able to pick up any of the wheat, because he will probably start like farming immediately once we get him out there. So let's grab the wheat seeds. Here we go. I think it's 9 slots they have, 9 stacks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks of seeds, right? That should be enough, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. So we'll 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, does he have a full, no, he doesn't have full inventory. Okay, I was just picking him up because he takes a little bit longer to pick him up. But we'll just keep feeding him seeds until he won't pick any more up. There he goes. Couple more. Oh, man, my E key is starting to wear out, I think, on my keyboard. There we go. Okay, a couple more there. Still picking them up. That might be all of them. Let's see. Just give it a minute here. Did he pick those up as well? No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, he's not picking those up. Okay, so his inventory is totally full. And so, let's come over here. Let's transport him a little bit this way, and then get him into the minecart. By the way, minecarts have gotten a retexture, guys. If you haven't noticed, they've been cleaned out, finally. Nice and smooth, nice and clean. Only the finest here at Con Corp. So, let's see. We want to hit F3 plus B, so we don't accidentally hit him like we did in the nether there. So, there we go. Push him in. Come on, guy. There you go. Okay, he's in the cart. Very good. Now we just need a lever, which I should have in my redstone box. Hopefully. Yep. Nope. That's not a lever. This is a lever. All right, up you go, guy. Up. This isn't gonna make it, is it? I didn't put any powered rails down. Hang on. Hang on, guy. Not yet. Hang on. We got some powered rails in here, I think. We shouldn't need too many. Shouldn't need too many. Just like maybe one here. And then, let's say another one here. Another one, let's say here. Right, so there we go. Okay, so up you go. On the rebound. Come on, one time. One time. Okay, I'm going to boost him up a little bit. Boost. Oh, oh, come on. This is, there he goes. There he goes. Go, go, go. Yes, okay, he made it. Thank God. All right, so now that he's up here, all we should have to do is just simply... I should have put activator rail at the end here. That's fine. Can I... There we go. Get him out. And there he goes. Look at him go. Yeah, guy. Farm that wheat. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet. Okay, let's cut this down. There we go. All right. Everything here should be secured, and then all we have to do is just simply turn on the wheat farm. And that should be it. So we'll just take all this stuff down here, and then we'll turn on the minecart and see if we start getting some wheat. Alright, so let's head on in here. We're going to eat a little bit of cake there. There we go. And we're going to head through here, and we're going to turn on the minecart, which is actually that lever right there. So let's just quickly boost ourselves up to the top. And yeah, you can see all the redstone craziness that's going on in here. And there's our minecart right there. We also want to double check and make sure that maybe if we can make it over here. There we go. I want to make sure that there's nothing in this box yet. Okay, good. So let's turn it on. So that'll turn it on permanently, by the way. So let's just come on down this way again. Let's get rid of these, because we don't need those anymore. Drop on straight down. And actually, you know what? Why did I come back down here? We don't need to. We need to stay up here to make sure it works. So let's see. You see the minecart coming through? There it is. Okay, coming in. Here it comes. Up, around. There we go. And I think stuff is being dropped off. Yep, wheat is being dropped off. Very good. Fantastic. Actually, quite a lot of wheat, looks like. Man, how much wheat do we get here? Jeez. I don't see anything in this hopper, which is weird. There's some seeds coming through now. I guess that was the end of it, so it should launch relatively soon. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Nice. So then once that's done, launches again. Very good. So we shouldn't have any wheat in here, or any seeds in here, but we have wheat in there. Nice. Okay. It's working. Dun dun dun. Sweet. Okay. Alright guys, so we now have our villager over here working tirelessly for us. And yeah, this guy will continue to harvest the entirety of the farm without stopping for as long as he's up here, basically. So that's awesome. It's really cool to see him, like, if you get down below into the factory, you can, like, see him, like, walk around and harvest up there. And also you can see the cart go by, which we should see momentarily. Let's just see if we can see him. There he goes. Yeah. Fleeting glances of him going across. He does path over the grass block, the glass blocks, I should say. So he does do that on occasion to get from one side to the other. So that's really cool to see. There goes the minecart right across, and we should see it zip across here one more time. Just a brief fleeting glance here. So yeah, it's cool we can see that as well. So awesome. Awesome. This is really cool. There he goes. Yeah. Look at him going across the glass. Skywalker right there. That's what we should name him. We should name him Skywalker. That's awesome, though. So, yeah, this guy will keep doing his thing right here. And, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and name him right now so we don't have to do it later on. So let's hop on in here. We should have some name tags left over from the Phantom Hunting Season. Yeah, the prize we got for that. So let's name this Skywalker, because he's, like, walking across the sky. Skywalker. There we go. Perfect. Let's get up there and name him real quick. And he seems to be okay during the night as well. I tested him through 2 nights, and I'm pretty certain that, yeah, he'll be just fine. So I dub the Skywalker. There you go. Sweet. This farm is looking awesome, guys. This farm is awesome in functionality and in looks. I'm loving it. Hopefully you guys are too. So we'll let this guy harvest here. Can we actually see him from here? I want to see him... I can't see him from here at the moment, but I'm sure we'll catch fleeting glances of him as he's going around harvesting the farm from below. So that's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and head on over to Impulse's base. We got to also get rid of these boats. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and drop off payment at Impulse's. All right, guys, so we're over here at Impulse's base. Looks like he's got a spider farm down here, a big storage system right here with some silos, and... yeah, we got the payment for the Skywalker Villager right here. So 2 stacks of Con Corp shares, I should say, worth 32 diamonds per stack. So 64 diamonds in total. Hopefully he considers that fair. I think it's pretty fair. But yeah, regardless, that is what we are paying. And let's go ahead and head on back to Con Corp. So, ladies and gentlemen, with Skywalker up there diligently harvesting the wheat for us, you can just see barely the top of his head right there. Yeah, we now have a fully automatic wheat farm as part of our factory, so that is fantastic. And one more thing we need to do, we need to update the maps. So let's get up here. This is what it looked like before with the factory floor. This is before we built all like the smokestacks and everything. So let's punch this thing, see what it has turned into. So that's what it's looking like now. So... very nice, very nice. Look at the smokestacks. Those look really cool. And you can see right down into the factory floor itself right there. That is awesome. That is looking great. That is looking really great. So, sweet. I am digging it, guys. I am definitely digging it. So, yeah, with that, guys, that's going to have to be it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Complete with the Skywalker Villager now. Working here at Concord for us. So, anyways, guys, that'll be it for me today. If you like this video, please leave a like. And make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.